We are trying to figure out the sum of the first four terms of a sequence. So look at clue 1. After first two terms, the value of the next term is the average of the two preceding terms. Well, that doesn't do any good because we don't know what the first two are. It could be like a 1 and a 3. So that means the next one would be the average. 3 plus 1 is 4 divided by 2 is 2. 3 plus 2 is 5. That would be 2.5. Or it could be, if the first one was, I don't know, a 2 and a 4. 2 plus 4 is 6. 6 divided by 2 is 3. 4 plus 3 is 7. 7 divided by 2 is 3.5. And if you sum your numbers together, for the first one, you got 3, 4, 5, 6. The sum is 8.5. Is that right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.5. And the sum for the second one, 2 plus 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12.5. So that doesn't work. Clue 2, the average of the first three terms is 10. Well, what is 9 plus 10 plus 11? That's 30, and 30 divided by 3 is 10. But we don't know what the fourth term is, so I just made it a 20. And I summed all those up, and I got a sum of 50. And then I gave you another example where 9, 10, 11, the average of the first three is 10, but then I made that 40. You sum those up, it gives you 70. So you don't know what the sum of the first four terms is, so that doesn't work. So let's go together. Okay, so I start out with 9, 10, 11. Now, have I satisfied both cases? Yes. After the first two terms, what is the sum of 9 plus 11 is 20, and that average is 20 divided by 2 is 10. Okay? And then I've also satisfied the average of the first three terms is 10. The average of this is 10, those first three. Now, based on number 1, this next place would be 11 plus 10 divided by 2, and that average is 10.5. If you sum those four numbers together, you get 40.5. All right, let's go again. I had to change my numbers up. 5 plus 10, let me see. After the first two terms, the value of the next term is the average of the first two. No, it's a sum. No, it's the average. Well, 5 plus 10 that's not going to work. So let's see what I want to make that be. If I made it 5, 15, 10. Let's try that. 5, 15, 10. Okay, have 5, and the next one would be 12.5. All right, so let's see if I've satisfied both of them. First two, okay, I got 5 plus 10, 5 plus 15 is 20. 20 divided by 2 is 10. So I've satisfied clue 1. The average of the first three terms, that's 20, 30 divided by 3 is, 30 divided by 3 is 10. So that's it. And let's find the sum. We're just crossing that out because I pulled bad numbers. All right, what would be the sum here is 20, 30, 42.5. So I put them both together and they still didn't work. So nothing works. Your answer is E.